Imagine stepping into 3 different private jets. The first one, worth about $1 million, has a few seats, limited space, and barely room to stand. The second, around $10 million, feels like a luxury boardroom in the sky. But the third one? At $100 million, you could be walking into a full bedroom, a dining area, and even a shower, all cruising at 40,000 feet. But that's not even the craziest part. The biggest difference between these jets isn't the leather seats or the champagne. It's something most people never think about. Now, obviously, each level of wealth buys you a different kind of private jet, and the jump between them is way bigger than you think. Comparing a $1 million jet to a $100 million private jet is like comparing a bicycle to a teleporter. Yes, you can technically buy a private jet for around $1 million. Technically. That's the key word. But before you picture billionaire luxury, think of it more like the Honda Civic of private aviation. At this price range, you're usually buying older light jets or small aircraft on the secondary market. Typical aircraft in this range include older models like Cessna Citation 1, Learjet 24. These jets were built decades ago but are still operational and popular in private aviation markets. According to pricing breakdowns reported by Blackjet and aviation industry listings cited by Yahoo Finance, older light jets can occasionally be purchased for $1 to $2 million, depending on condition and upgrades. But here's the reality. Owning the jet is only the beginning. These light jets typically carry 4 to 6 passengers and have a range of about 1,200 to 1,500 miles. That means they're perfect for shorter regional flights. Think Los Angeles to Denver, New York to Chicago, London to Rome. The cabin is small. In fact, standing up inside isn't always possible. Imagine a luxury SUV cabin with wings. Comfortable, but not enormous. You'll typically get leather seats, small fold-out tables, limited baggage space, sometimes a compact lavatory. No bedroom, no showers, no private offices. This is essentially efficient private transportation, not flying luxury real estate. Here's the part many first-time jet buyers don't realize. Operating costs often exceed the purchase price over time. Even small jets may require $70,000 to $1 million per year in operating costs. These include fuel, pilot salaries, insurance, hangar storage, maintenance checks, aviation regulatory compliance. In aviation, there's a common joke: if it flies, floats, or drives fast, rent it. And at the $1 million level, that advice is surprisingly common. Many people who want occasional private flights simply charter jets. Light jet charter prices typically range between $2,500 and $5,000 per flight hour, which means you could fly privately several times per year without ever owning the aircraft. Now we jump into a completely different world. At $10 million, private jets start to look like the glamorous aircraft you see in movies. This price range typically includes midsize to super midsize jets, especially pre-owned models. Popular aircraft in this category include Bombardier Challenger 300, Gulfstream G200. These aircraft are widely used by corporations, celebrities, and executives. The difference between a $1 million jet and a $10 million jet is like comparing economy class to a luxury hotel suite. Cabins are dramatically larger. Passengers can comfortably stand up and walk around. Most jets in this category carry 8 to 10 passengers. Inside, you'll often find plush club seating arrangements, fold-out conference tables, high-speed satellite Wi-Fi, full gallery kitchens, enclosed lavatories. Many aircraft also feature fully reclining seats that convert into beds for long flights. And range increases dramatically. Some super mid-size jets can fly 3,500 to 4,000 miles non-stop. That opens up routes like New York to London, Los Angeles to Hawaii, Dubai to Singapore, Suddenly, the private jet isn't just convenient, it becomes a serious global transportation tool. Operating costs at this level, of course, the expenses scale up too. Annual operating costs for jets in this category can reach $2 million to $4 million per year, depending on usage. Major costs include aviation fuel, professional flight crew, scheduled engine overhauls, international airport fees. Maintenance alone can run hundreds of thousands annually. Jet engines require major inspections after specific flight hour intervals, and those inspections are not cheap. Corporate executives often justify these jets for one simple reason: time efficiency. Instead of dealing with commercial airports, security lines, and airline schedules, executives can fly directly between smaller airports closer to their destinations. That flexibility can save hours, sometimes entire days, on international business trips. And for companies where executive time is extremely valuable, that speed can justify the cost. Now we enter the truly extreme end of private aviation. At $100 million, you're not just buying a private jet, you're buying a custom-built flying mansion. Aircraft in this category include ultra-long-range jets such as Gulfstream G700, Bombardier Global 7500. These aircraft represent the absolute cutting edge of private aviation technology. The cabin is basically a luxury apartment. Cabins in this category are enormous. We're talking 4 separate living zones. Typical layouts include lounge areas, conference rooms, private bedrooms, full kitchens, large bathrooms. Some ultra-luxury configurations even include showers and walk-in wardrobes. Passengers can stretch out on full-size beds while flying across continents. The aircraft is pressurized to simulate lower cabin altitudes, reducing fatigue during long flights. So travelers arrive feeling dramatically more rested. Ultra-long-range jets can fly 7,000 to 7,700 nautical miles non-stop. That means routes like New York to Hong Kong, Los Angeles to Sydney, London to Buenos Aires, without refueling. That level of range is why these jets are often owned by billionaires, multinational corporations, and heads of state. They essentially turn the entire globe into a single flight network. The technology is incredible. Modern ultra-long-range jets feature advanced flight systems including fly-by-wire controls, predictive turbulence radar, advanced noise reduction cabins. Some cabins even feature circadian lighting systems that adjust color temperature to reduce jet lag. So the aircraft literally helps your body adjust to different time zones while flying. It's like a luxury hotel room combined with a spacecraft. But the costs are astronomical. Operating these jets can cost $5 million to $10 million per year. Fuel alone can cost tens of thousands of dollars for long flights. Then there are international aviation taxes, global crew scheduling, dedicated maintenance teams. Hangar space at major airports can cost hundreds of thousands annually. Owning one of these aircrafts is less like owning a car and more like running a small airline operation. Here's something many people don't realize. Most private jets are not flown by their owners full-time. Instead, many owners place their aircraft into charter fleets. Private aviation companies can rent out the aircraft when the owner isn't using it. This helps offset operating costs. For example, a charter company might charge $5,000 per hour for light jets, $10,000 plus per hour for large jets. Those flights generate revenue that help cover expenses like fuel, crew salaries, and maintenance. So the private aviation world is actually a mix of luxury ownership and business operations. The difference between a $1 million jet and a $100 million jet isn't just luxury. It's engineering complexity. Ultra-long-range jets require more powerful engines, larger fuel tanks, reinforced airframes, advanced avionics. Designing and certifying these jets costs billions in research and development. Manufacturers like Gulfstream Aerospace and Bombardier Aviation spend years designing each model. So when you see a $100 million private jet, you're not just seeing a luxury toy. You're seeing decades of aerospace innovation packed into a flying machine. At first glance, private jets look like the ultimate luxury purchase. But for many ultra-wealthy individuals, the real value isn't the leather seats or the champagne service. It's time control. Private jets allow travelers to skip airport lines, fly directly to smaller regional airports, depart on flexible schedules. A trip that might take 12 hours through commercial flights and connections could take 4 hours direct on a private jet. For people running global companies or managing billion-dollar portfolios, that time difference can be worth far more than the cost of the aircraft. The world of private aviation is layered in ways most people never realize. A $1 million jet is practical private travel. A $10 million jet is executive luxury. A $100 million private jet is a flying penthouse capable of crossing the planet non-stop. You're buying the power to bend geography to your will.